Hey friends, welcome to another Wellness Wednesday. This is going to be a little bit different than normal because today's actually Tuesday when I'm filming this part, and tomorrow on Wednesday, I'm going to be taking my at-home SIBO breath test. I ordered it online. It came in the mail day before yesterday, and you kind of have to plan and do everything exactly right, and it takes a little bit of time, so I'm doing it tomorrow morning. So I just thought it might be interesting to film it and bring you guys along so you can see what it's like. I'm sure different labs have different instructions and ways that it is done, but with the one that I am doing, I have very strict instructions on what I can and can't eat the day before. So that's today. I have a very restricted, specific diet that I'm doing today, and you really have to follow the rules really carefully or else you can mess up the results. And this is an expensive test, and so I really don't want to mess up the results. So starting this morning, basically what they say you're allowed to eat the day before, like within 24 hours of taking the test, what you're allowed to eat is chicken, fish, or turkey seasoned only with salt and pepper, baked or broiled. You can have eggs, and then you can have white bread and white rice and plain coffee, tea, and water. I think that was everything. So clearly the white bread and the white rice are out for me. So chicken, fish, turkey, eggs, and then of course the drinks, coffee, plain tea, plain water. I happen to have some chicken breast carnivore crisps, and those are made with just chicken breast and salt. So I had some of those this morning because I didn't get any food started cooking early enough and I started getting hungry. First off, I had black coffee in the morning, and then I munched on some chicken breast carnivore crisps while I was waiting for my other food to cook. I had a whole chicken in the freezer that I pulled out last night and just decided I would roast that and eat off of it all day. So having a chicken day. So I cooked that. I roasted it up just with some of the Redmond smoked salt. And I took the meat off of the bones and put the bones and the carcass into the Instant Pot, put in a little bit more smoked salt and some water, and I'm pressure cooking that right now. So I have some broth if I feel like sipping on something. All of that would have been plenty for the day, but I had the idea of making some egg yolk waffles. You have to use some kind of a rendered fat with the egg yolks to make the waffles. And I was like, ooh, I just cooked this whole chicken and there's a whole bunch of drippings and a huge layer of fat. So it's like, maybe I could use a tablespoon of the chicken fat in the egg yolks and cook that as waffles. So I did do that. They weren't very tasty. I think the butter and the baking powder in them in the original recipe is what makes them so magical. So I probably won't be doing that again, but I did eat those because I could have the eggs, I could have the chicken, and I didn't add any baking powder. So that was fine. But anyways, I'll probably just be having that chicken for the rest of the day and sipping on some broth if I feel like it. I do still have more of the carnivore crisps chicken breast, so I'll probably munch on those if I feel like it. And so I'm doing that all day today. And then before you take the test, you have to be fasted for 12 hours. So I'm planning on trying to take the test tomorrow morning at around 8 a.m. So it's a 3-hour test. So it'll be 8 to 11 a.m. that I'll be doing that. And so that means I need to definitely be finished eating by 8 p.m. tonight. So that's the plan. The company that I got the test from has a very detailed and informative video on YouTube about the exact steps to follow for doing this test. So if you're looking for a video like that, my video is probably not the one for you. But if you do want that really detailed step-by-step video, I will put that up in the cards so you can check it out.
What the?
What?
What the heck?
What the heck? Oh no, where did the broth go?
I don't know.
Oh, it's right here.
Oh.
There you go.
Not the chicken?
You don't want the chicken, you just want the water?
Yeah.
The soup water?
Yeah.
You already had a bowl of this broth. What did you think of it?
Good.
You're going to drink up all my broth. You little stinker.
Yeah, because I love that.
I'm so glad. All right, here you
Can I
go.
do one more cup?
One more cup.
It would not be a lot.
That's pretty much a lot.
Oh, there we go.
There we go. Okay, come sit down and eat it.
Awesome. I love that. I like it.
You do. It's probably still very hot, so you're going to have to let it cool.
Can you help me blow it?
Sure. All right, it's Wednesday morning now, and I still have to wait like 30 minutes or so, but I was pulling out everything, making sure I have everything in order. So I have my instructions, I have my little form that I have to write the time of the collections on, and then here's the test sample collection kit from Genova Diagnostics. Let's see. There's like the bag that I'm going to ship it back in there, but I'll just leave that. This is all the stuff. My hands are clean, no worries there. Okay. This is the lactulose solution that I have to drink, which sounds quite appetizing. The collection tubes. And I have to use these bubble wrap things to put the tubes in after I fill them for shipping. These are the labels that I have to put on the tubes where I write the date and such. All right, I'm about to get started. I have my 8 ounces of water that I have to mix the lactulose solution into, and a spoon for stirring. So I am supposed to do that first. And I'm gonna set it aside because the first breath test you do before you drink the solution. And then after that, then it's testing what your body does in response to the solution. So I am going to pour this in here. Oh, that looks so pleasant. Okay, setting this aside, and then I'm supposed to go brush my teeth and my tongue without toothpaste, and then rinse my mouth with water.
Take your first collection vial and attach the first sticker you filled out. This will be vial number 1 of your collection.
Okay, vial number 1.
Pick up the mouthpiece, plastic bag, and vial number 1. Breathing normally, inhale and hold your breath for 5 seconds. Close your mouth tightly around the mouthpiece and exhale normally, filling the bag completely. With the bag expanded, press the vial into the side tube of the mouthpiece, puncturing the tube seal. Stop exhaling.
That's what
and remove
that
the tube
looks
for 5
like.
seconds.
So I'm supposed to hold an inhale for 5 seconds, then put my mouth on here and breathe normally, not blow hard. Breathe normally until the bag expands, and then put this into here to puncture the top to fill this with air, and then remove this within 2 seconds. Here we go. I think I did it. I think I did it. Okay, now immediately drink the solution. I'm just going to throw this into the bubble wrap and drink this within 5 minutes. Oh, I was afraid it was going to be sickly sweet, but it's not really. It just kind of tastes weird, but not bad. All right, now I'm going to write down my time that I did the first test, and then I'm going to do the next one in 20 minutes. 20 minutes is up, so I'm going to do this again. All right, this is going to get really boring. I have to do this 8 times total. 20 minutes between each of the first 4, and then 30 minutes in between the last 4. So I'll be back when that's done. I just did my last one. Whew, I'm so glad that's finished. All of my little tubes are over here. And I got everything written down. And of course, first thing I did was go make some coffee because it's about 12:20 right now. And I haven't had any coffee yet, and that's what I needed. So I'm gonna work on getting all of this packaged up and figure out how I'm supposed to mail it back. I'm not sure how long it takes to get the test results, but I of course will let you know as soon as I get that. And I hope this video was somewhat interesting for you guys. That's just what I'm doing today on this Wellness Wednesday, I guess. So that is what I am sharing. So hope you guys are all doing great, and I will see you again in the next video.